Hi everyone, welcome to my channel and my video. So today we have a sketchbook that is this much filled and I wanted to show you what's in there. So let's do that. Page 1, not my favorite. I wanted to draw me sketching at my art desk, which I did. And that's the background mural I have painted on my wall. I just don't like how my neck looks a little broken. But so that's the first page, just saying when I started it, January 20th. And this is my coffee cup. Today, it says today is a good day. One of my coffee cups, I have a few. And then I was trying a colored pencil landscape and this cute little polar bear. And then I've been trying to draw people as characters, trying to simplify them a little bit. And so this is just a person trying to add people into my sketchbook more. These are the snails I drew in my last video. That's my husband and I tired on a couch. Cats. When I don't know what to draw, a lot of the times I draw little sketches of my cats. This would be Simba, and this would be Boba. I have 2 cats. More versions of people. This, her neck, I have a tendency to draw necks way too long, so yes, she looks like she has a long neck. This, I was watching Mira Byler's YouTube channel, and it was a sketchbook ideas video, and she did this sweater thing, so I just drew along with her. And we got some more cats. Looks like I got Simba right here and Boba down here. And then, oh, that would be my mom's cat, Sassy. She's a Siamese cat. And these, I think I just made up the coloring on those. But they look cute. This was Valentine's Day, so I did some Valentine's Day monsters. And this is my son at the spelling bee. And here I'm practicing, like I said, simplifying characters a little bit and trying to make them cartoony. I like this page, but I would like to be able to do this out of my own head instead of looking at the way other people do it. So that's what I'm working on. This is a cute little mouse. This is, we don't look at the people, they're ugly. But this is from Anne of Green Gables. This is their house in the field, and I just thought it was really pretty. More Anne of Green Gables. I love how this one turned out. Just something about the shape of her face. I don't know, I just really like it. This is a frog, and a strawberry and a bee, so it's a bee berry. This was just random landscape I saw on Pinterest and wanted to see if I could do it. I think I used my Tombow markers and colored pencils again. The Holbein Soft White is really good for clouds to blend them in and make them look soft. This is just a random portrait, cartoony. This is my childhood house where I grew up. And this was my dog I had as a kid, and this was my cat. My dog's name was Gizmo. My cat was Patches. I think I was just feeling what's that word when you're just remembering things in your past? Oh my gosh, I can't remember the word. Anyway, I was just thinking about my childhood and decided to draw some of it. I loved playing softball as a kid. I also loved rollerblading, and this is what my rollerblades looked like. And this was the river by where we lived, where we would go and hang out a lot. These are my scriptures, which was also very important to me as I was growing up. So this was like a tribute to my growing up, I guess. And this is my friend. We met when I worked at this chocolate shop right here. And I was thinking about her, so I decided to try and draw her. And she watches my videos a lot, so if you don't like how I drew you, I'm sorry. But I think it looks like you. Anyways, I drew that and things that reminded me of her. The chocolate store. She has a mule named BJ, right? It's been a while, I don't know. Anyways, her house, a squirrel randomly, I don't know. And this is, we went to my cousin's house to celebrate my grandma's 95th birthday. So I drew some things from that trip. My kids in the hotel room playing on their computers. They have this really awesome porch. And this is Tiana sitting on the porch with her Hello Kitty animal. My grandma's birthday cake. That was really good cake, by the way. More of that trip. This is my son with a BB gun, thinking he's cool out there. And my mom and my cousin's baby. Some of the food we had for breakfast there. And this is just some illustrations, random from Pinterest. My dog, my cat, my other cat. This is an illustration I saw on Pinterest, but I made it into my daughter. And she has this pink sparkly jacket that she likes, so I added that too. And then another illustration from Pinterest that I tried to change a tiny bit, but not much. These are Tombow markers with colored pencils still. And this is my son at his honor choir concert, which was really good. And he got a haircut, because if you notice how freaking long his hair was, and then he went to this. Looks much better now. My daughter and her cat. This was an illustration from Pinterest. I wanted to see if I could replicate it using Tombow markers. So I think it turned out okay. This is when we were watching Mufasa. I had to draw some of it while we were watching it. The house from Anne of Green Gables again. This is done in gouache with colored pencil on top. This is my dog Otis. This is a watercolor. I did him in watercolor with colored pencil on top. This is more Anne. This is Anne with an E on Netflix. I was watching that. I was watching that, and so I just drew some of the characters and just scenes. And this is from the anime Anne Shirley that I've been watching that just came out. This is a scene. I love how they do sun flare so much in anime. So anyway, this is just the road with the sun setting. This is some spring fairy elf mushroom thingies I was doing. I did this in gouache with colored pencil on top. This is some red pandas. This is more, we went back to my cousin's house again, and this is outside her house. This is inside her house, and that is their one-eyed cat. He's very interesting looking. And I believe this is the last page, so just some, it was Easter, so I just drew a rainbow and some Easter-ish animals. And a little landscape down here and a hummingbird up here with a flower. So, yep, that's where we're at. This sketchbook has a lot of pages, so it's better to break the sketchbook tour up a little bit. So yes, thank you for watching my video. I hope you liked my illustrations, and I will see everyone next time.